Okay, my CPU hasn't exploded. My GPU also hasn't exploded. The game is running, the game is streaming, everything seems fine. Let's begin playing before everything blows up. Ladies and gentlemen, Fallout 4. Alright, presets. I'm gonna build off this and see what I can do, and then I can always switch it later. And I quite like this one.
I like it.
Because it looks like me. Every morning, and midday, and nighttime, because I do not brush my hair. Like I said, we can either go none, or like lazy morning. Obviously, neither are very realistic, given that I don't know what you'd shave with. I mean, you'd be fine to use a pre-war razor, just
beard or no beard?
Don't cut yourself, because somehow I feel like 200 years in cryo sleep, it probably means all your tetanus shots have worn off. There's one eye type in this, it just makes it... Yeah, that one. Like, you look like you're not even alive anymore. Yet again, is the sole survivor a synth? There's this whole thing, where, like, this whole phenomenon, where we spend lots and lots of time worrying about decisions that will never matter. And Bethesda has really captured that in their character creation system. It's the imperfections that make a character stand out. Like maybe something right here, and he parts his hair like this to kind of cover it, but you can still see it a little bit. I like that. I like it. Alright. Confirm character.
It's a little early to be drinking.
No, it's not. The world's about to end. Come on. There is a blender going on in the door next to me.
Really good.
Come to think of it, you can probably hear it when I talk. It's gonna be a nice, normal day with the wife and the kid and the robot. We're gonna have a nice, quiet day.
Good old USA.
Look, the good old USA. Nothing bad could possibly come through that door.
Can you get that?
Oh, no.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Maybe I don't want to talk to you.
No, you do.
Bethesda, could we calm down the foreshadowing a little bit?
Fellow, so I
Can we just chill out?
your time. Time being
Okay, no. I don't want the nukes to fall. I want to have a normal time with my fam.
I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Sounds great.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation.
Bethesda, calm down. We're gonna go with Murphy. Murphy Machin. We've got loads of intelligence. And the immersion factor is broken for me.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
The lip syncing is perfect. This is our character. His name is Murphy Machin.
I have my moments.
It looks fantastic.
Mr. Murphy, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
Alright,
You heard Codsworth.
this is
How
Sean.
are the two
This is
most
our son.
important men in my
We're gonna
life,
have a
eh?
fun time
Spend
in a
lovely
normal
with him.
day
He loves that.
where nothing bad is gonna happen. Absolutely nothing. It's a normal, nice day. We're gonna go to the park.
Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit.
The park, yeah.
Weather should hold up.
Will it be like that night in the park a year ago?
Mom, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
Now, not in the park a year ago. That might sound innocent enough, but when we look at Sean's age... Cogsworth, put the cartoons back on.
Oh my god.
Biggest continuity error in Fallout. Who opened the door? No, I'm not leaving until they tell me who opened the door. You know what? You can all... I'm scared.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Loving the invisible walls, fellas.
You two, follow me.
No, you follow me.
I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
And magically, we're safe. But look how big the cloud is from our perspective. We would be completely fucked. Making my way downtown, walking fast, there was a nuke and it went off with a blast, but da-da-da-da-da-da. But there's a somewhat good chance, on my previous playthroughs, where after I came out here, the game would freeze and crash, and I'd never be able to get past it. So, when I'm getting out of the vault, I'll tell everyone when. I want everyone to cross their fingers, their toes, and any other part of their body they can manage. Just give it a baby, honey. Yeah. Just give them the baby. Maybe you should just shoot her. There you go. It's amazing how easily they like breeze over that part of the game, and then you don't hear about it again until like 40 hours into the gameplay loop. Alright, everyone cross it. Cross everything. When I hit this W key, I want to be able to move forwards. Thank God. Coffee cup, coffee cup. See, the goal to winning Fallout 4, or more the guide, there's really only one thing you have to keep in mind, and that is to loot literally everything. There's always the question of whether to risk getting hit by lightning for a bit more rev roach, mate. And I say it was worth it. I remember doing this on controller. I had so much trouble hitting them. Not necessarily because controllers are bad, just that when it comes to me holding a controller, I'm really bad. Alright, bobby pins. Those are always good to pick up, because you need them like pretty early on into the game. Otherwise you have to hack a terminal. It's just much easier to do it this way. Alright, here we go. Now we get to shoot things. Another thing that Fallout 4 did really well compared to New Vegas, even though I love New Vegas, just the shooting mechanics feel a lot more solid in this. And I think that's down to both the gameplay and the actual sound design for all of the weapons. Yeah. Especially since Fallout's actually one of those games where you pretty much have to play with VSync and mouse acceleration on. You can turn them off, but like there's a genuine reason why they're enabled. The game actually works better with them on. Like realistically, would anyone walk around with one of these things on?
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Alright.
What happened here?
New vault suit.
Where is everyone?
More ammo, because this is America. Open that door, let's get more ammo, because this is America. It's such a cool part of the game. And then the god rays come out. You see all the lighting effects. Ah, I love it.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
So I've installed a mod, a green mod, which if you don't know what a green mod is, it basically restores a whole bunch of plant life to the game. I don't recommend doing it on your first playthrough, because you should experience Fallout the way it was meant to be experienced the first time. But after a certain point, you know, I think there's a certain point in modding where when you start off, with me as well, you only want to play with lore-friendly stuff. Then eventually that gets a bit boring. So you install some weapon mods and all that, and that's still pretty lore-friendly. And then you get to a point where you just want the trees back. Like this part of the map at least wasn't directly hit by a nuke, and even if it was, I mean nature has a habit of reclaiming, so you know, maybe it just grew back. So I guess it is kinda lore friendly, but really the mod's here because it looks really nice. I don't know, I knew the mods existed, but I never wanted to use one until I played Fallout 76, where like the whole place is beautiful. Because they got all the trees and stuff around, because like the idea there is that West Virginia was never hit. But after seeing how nice that looked, I really wanted that in Fallout. And luckily enough for me, there's like so many mods that add green back.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth? You're still here.
So, other people could still be alive too.
Well, of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International?
I love Cogsworth.
But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you in that state, hmm? Where is the missus, by the way?
She's in a better place.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought.
You know, say what you will about the story of Fallout 4. It's perhaps not as roleplay as Fallout New Vegas. But Fallout New Vegas, probably still my favorite Fallout game. You get shot in the head, you go halfway across the Mojave to get a platinum chip back with no real sense of purpose. I kind of like the fact that there's a drive for the character in Fallout 4.
I feel fine.
I think it's when it comes to replayability that becomes a liability.
For the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner.
Codsworth, you're acting a little bit weird.
I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing. Don't
Codsworth,
get
I
me
lust you.
started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car, how do you polish rust?
How do you polish rust? Thank you, Codsworth.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Let's humor him.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
Alright, here's the plan. Gonna go grab this skill magazine real quick to get our intelligence up to 10. Then we are going to go clear the neighborhood with Codsworth, then we're going to listen to the holotape.
Nothing like a little dust up to get the oil flowing, eh? My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
Thanks to the magic of metagaming, I already know which house that is. Got him. Oh my god. Did you see the amount of blood that just came out of me? Calm down, Bethesda, okay? It's alright.
Your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, sir. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. You'll find young Sean. I know you will. I shall remain...
And with that, our adventure is set off. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, hang on. It's a root cellar, isn't there? You know, this is somewhat embarrassing, but the root cellar that's in this game, I'd seen it on videos before, and I genuinely thought it was from a mod. And then I went on a vanilla playthrough one time, and I'm like, you know what, I'll just go look. And it was here. And I felt like such an idiot. Because there's really good stuff down here for early game. I mean, the supplies, there's aluminium, which is always nice to have, bit of right-of-way impact, but most importantly, there are these gold bars, which no matter your charisma,
Locks really strong.
sell for a decent amount. But yeah, for anyone watching who also didn't know that, there's a tip for you. Alright, we're gonna head down to Red Rocket, we're gonna get dog meat, because everybody needs a good boy by their side. And then we're going to fix up that settlement a little bit, then head down and help Preston Garvey and Concord, then head back up, finish working on Red Rocket. And then we're gonna go from there, I guess. And I have forgotten about you. You're a big boy. Oh, we're here. Let's actually cook. Is this being very hard mode, but not hardcore mode? We will actually get a quite decent amount of healing from these guys. If you ever need grenades, there are always 2 in this trash can. Every single playthrough. No RNG, they are always there. Let's get a second outfit and some new guns from this guy. Grab that. And I didn't see this for so many playthroughs, but there is actually a rifle inside there. But now it's time for the true hero of this story to emerge. It's not Preston Garvey. It's certainly not our boy Murphy Machin. It is, in fact, Dogmeat.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
I honestly feel like Bethesda were like, okay, we really need this game to work. What does everybody love? And then they put a dog in the game.
Let's stick together.
And everybody loved it. I haven't used my level up yet. Okay, but now I'm going to say Rifleman. Because if we can just start getting some points in that early, that's going to be good. Alright, stim back there, purified water there. Let's take that. First, let's gain access. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Kanye. I'm using the scrap everything mod, which kind of does what you'd expect. Just lets me scrap more things. Actually, I'm not using scrap everything, I'm using spring cleaning. Scrap everything lets you scrap even more stuff. Unfortunately, this being Fallout, meaning there's no Control Z, I have sometimes accidentally scrapped entire houses and then being kind of screwed. So I use this mod because, quite frankly, I have given myself enough reason to not trust myself. Red Rocket's easily the best early game settlement for me because it has every workbench, meaning that you don't need to go into any perks to be able to work on weapons until later on. You there, put you there. Oh, there it is. Alright. Now these guys only sometimes spawn, like they're meant to spawn every time, but I've had them not spawn on me a couple times, so every time I go to Red Rocket, I've just been like completely paranoid about it. Good boy. Right about there. And then there should be a chemistry workstation around the back here. Alright, so we're only going to work on that garage room that we're inside right now. And then we're going to do the rest of this settlement back when we're done helping Preston Garvey. Right there. Okay. Now, let's move you up to a heavy frame receiver, and that's about all we can actually add to the gun now, because we don't really have parts yet. That's fine. Oh, and we can cook up the Morat. Have another source of healing while we're there. Alright. It is time to go help Preston Garvey, and God forgive me, begin the long and painful string of the words, another settlement needs your help.